So guys, this is where we're up to. Actually a pretty decent job. It's coming together nice and level now. We need to just shoot out and grab some more sand quickly before they start to set. We have got a bit more sand but not enough to finish, and try and get this in, but it's nice and straight, nice and level. It's coming together well, so hopefully in the next couple of days we'll be able to start building up the actual pond. Still need to get the bottom drain and the bore valve for the back, because they're already dug in now. It doesn't matter, we'll still be able to start building up the pond. I really want to put a window in here too, so I'm going to try and get hold of a window and try to see if we can get a window put in as well, because I think it'd be quite good to have a nice window down the front here. Not a bad sized pond, not huge, but not a bad sized pond. 8 foot by 8 foot internally. It'll be nice, it'll look good. So we're going to crack on here, go and get some more sand and get this finished. So guys, we're just going to sort these steps out as well. These steps I built last year, not very well, and they're just getting worse and worse the more you use them. So we're just going to level these top ones up. I had it really staggered, and it's just not a good way of doing it. So we're going to level these up, and then we're going to slowly start to level the rest up. We've run out of materials. These materials were just what was left over from what we were doing the footings down the bottom. So we can only do these two flags, but it's better than nothing for now. And then we're going to get some more materials and get that finished. As you just seen, that flag's just moved. They're a little bit dangerous. But let me go and show you what I've just bought and I've delivered. So we've got the Nexus 320 here that needs to go down to the bottom. Got help from Ollie and Mike, who were helping me to carry it. But we got the Nexus 320, we got the Nexus 220 down there with no problems. The Nexus 320 is too wide to the gap, so we're trying to lift it up, but the bottom of it is round, so there's no actual grip here. It's quite difficult to grip, which we're struggling with. So we're having a bit of a palaver. We carried it down so far, it's got to go down the bottom. So yeah, unfortunately I'm not going to be able to video this, but I'll just let you know how we get on in a minute. So guys, we managed to achieve what I didn't think we would, and that was to get the 320. They've just had a bit of food. That was to get the 320 down. So yeah, so the plan is that we're going to dig down, put a concrete base in. The 320 is going to sit here to run this pond. I also want to bring this pond up eventually in time, so I might question that about doing that at the same point, but really I do want to get the I'm saying 320, it's a 310. Get the 310 onto here. So that's absolutely massive and quite heavy. So yeah, 320 plus is huge. But yeah, get the 310 onto this pond here, 2,000 gallon. Then you're going to get the 220 onto this pond here when it's built. And then over the back here, we've moved all the filters and the junk, so we're just moving all this rubbish now. If you remember when I first moved in, the last people here had left loads of rubbish. So we had cleared loads of it, but there's still more to clear. So we're going to get all this out the way now, trim it all down, see what we've got to work with, start to level the ground, get rid of that greenhouse, and then there's going to be 3 ponds here, all running gravity fed from easy pods. That's the plan for here. So yeah, we're underway now. We're going to get this underway, get it done, and keep you updated so where we're up to. But really glad that we managed to get the 220 and the 310 down here. I feel like we're absolutely smashing it today. All the glass has gone out of the greenhouse apart from this front side here, a little bit round the other side. All the roof's out, the back side and the front. As I said, we got the Nexuses down here. We're just clearing all that rubbish, cutting back all the bramble, getting rid of the bin bags and the waste that's been left there, not by us. We're just clearing absolutely everywhere. I got slapped by a fish before. You can see the white mark. So he's just there himself. So yeah, this is the plan. We're cracking on with this. We're going to try and get this bit of ground clear. We only got a couple of hours left, got other things to do. We're going to try and get this bit of ground clear in a minute. And yeah, we're moving on, so let's see how far we get today, eh? Right guys, so this is where we're up to now. To be honest, we're absolutely blowing. We've made up a lot of this fake ground here. We've dug this down, so this was as high as these flags here. So try and get you a better view of that. So we've gone down probably about 45, 50 centimetres. All the glass is out to the greenhouse, like I said before, apart from the other side. So we are getting there, absolutely knackered, I'll be honest. We have a pair of us, me and Michael are both blowing. So I think we're going to wrap up for today, because we've been out this for a good 6 hours or so solid today maybe. So we're going to wrap up today, continue on this Monday. So hopefully by the time you see this video on Wednesday, it's actually looking like something and not just mud. This is nearly dry. We're going to leave it another day and then we can start to build it up. I need to mess around the pipework for the Nexus. Really want the Nexus to sit where it is rather than be down the back, which means I can access it from here. So I'll be able to go right to that one, round to them filters on that side, which will be at the back. So it should work okay. So fingers crossed we can figure that pipework out, because obviously in hindsight now the bottom drain would have come out here. The reason that it's at the back is because the waste for the big pond also runs down the back. So I wanted to connect them two pipes onto one waste and send it all to waste together, which we can do, but I might have to tee off round here, which means I really want a second page to be able to page the line between the waste and right round this corner into the Nexus. So an extra ball valve possibly, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. So another day and we're at it again. Look, we are getting somewhere. So the greenhouse is now gone, completely gone, and this is the base of the footings. So we're going to take all this away now. We've dug down and got down to a lower level over there. We need to now remove all this and get this whole area flat and level, and then we can work on getting some footings, or at least getting the wood for the footings in. And then over here as well, this is starting to get wet now with the water runoff, so I want to start working on that as well. We've been taking ponds down on the other side, which I'll show you a little bit later on in this video. It does remind me, while we're watching this video, hit the like and subscribe. It does help grow the channel, push it out to more and more people. Over 60% of the people who watch these videos aren't subscribed, and it does really mean the world to us. It costs you nothing to do so. So please hit that subscribe button and the all bell notification to get notifications of all the videos that we're about to put out. But let's get back to this one. So we've hit footings from that greenhouse, and considering that greenhouse was God knows how old and very flimsy with that plate glass, someone built it to last. Them footings are thick, they're about a breeze block wide, and the concrete is solid. Wasn't really expecting that, so let's just slow those up a little bit, but we are getting there. All of that there is fake ground that we're just making and just pushing further and further back to make the ground as level and as strong as possible. We put a lot of the hardcore underneath, and then we'll press the ground down slowly, add water, pressure, and all of this here is fake ground, and it's still solid now. Just takes a bit of time and a lot of weight, but we'll just do that with that. We'll just press it down and move it further and further back. So the pond construction has finally started. We're underway. Footings are nice and level. There's like a little bit of a gap, but overall the actual sleepers are level. So just gonna, I haven't screwed on in yet. Just doing some cuts, making sure we can get everything fitted in place, cutting down smaller bits, get it right, and then we'll start to screw it. I really do want to put a window in this pond, so I'm going to keep that in mind as I build it up. But it's working really well and it's coming together well, so I'm going to carry on now and try and get a good couple of courses done before we finish today. Over here is just non-stop as well, so we've just moved so much earth and that's starting to look like take a bit of shape now as well, starting to look like something. So I'm going to carry on. I've decided that pond's going as well. It's not put together right, I don't like it, it's going to go. So once we've got these ponds built and we can actually move fish around, then that pond is going to get taken down, and then we're going to build again and put a different style pond, different size pond in that space. But that'll be a little while away yet. But for right now, we're going to crack on, and I'm going to try and get this at least half finished today. So as you can see, that pond is gone. The back two ponds over there are also gone. Obviously, as I've said in previous videos, we've got to be mindful of making sure that there's always adequate accommodation for fish before making before I can take any more ponds down, which is obviously makes sense. But we've had a good bit done today, so them footings are a nightmare. Someone done a proper job on them, so we're going to leave them in place and we're going to use them as the footings for the pond here. It makes more sense. I was going to make the 3 ponds equal, but we worked on that for a good hour and we were getting nowhere, so we're just going to leave it and build as that has been a footing. Then we're going to try and equal that out and try and build another 2 same size. We'll see how we get on. Over here, the first 3 courses of the sleepers are in. The bottom 2 courses screwed down, the top one isn't yet. We're going to come up another 8 courses, which will mean the pond is 4 foot total. There's going to be a window in it, and then the idea is in this pond is also going to get brought up about another just under a foot, and then that's going to be 4 foot, so they're going to be equal. These 3 on this side are also going to be equal to be 4 foot high. That pond's going to get tough away, and then that again is going to be equal to be 4 foot high, built in the same way as this one over here. And then last but certainly not least is going to be in that corner over there, and that's going to be equal to this pond, so that's going to be built as well. So that is the plan up to now. Remember guys, hit the like and subscribe, does help grow the channel, much appreciated, and it's free to do so. Hey guys, so I can say now we are finally very grateful to be full stockers of Awazi products, with our first order being processed now. So we are very grateful to Awazi for letting us do a couple of orders for our customers through pro forma accounts. But we're now actually full stockers of Awazi. We've got an order being processed at the moment, as I just said, and we are going to be stocking everything Awazi. Pumps, filters, UVs, air pumps, you name it, we will have it. We'll also be able to get all of the big drum filters that we don't already, we're not already advertising, we're going to be advertising all of this stuff. I've just had Steve here for the last few hours, gone through my account, filled in all the paperwork and everything else that needs to be done, and I'm over the moon. They're probably the best company that do this type of stuff, that do these big drum filters and all this stuff. Awazi's brand is amazing, and I am so grateful to be able to have this account to say that myboyskoi is now an official Awazi sponsor. That's a big achievement, and I'm over the moon. So if you are interested in any Awazi product, they'll all be in our website this week. Gotta say I'm buzzing, absolutely buzzing. So I've had a fantastic day. Getting the Awazi account was a really big deal. I'm really happy about that. I decided to come and get back on the spade and have another go. All of that there is fake ground that we're making up, which is going to make life so much easier. That's not on a slope anymore. But I just wanted to mention a couple of things. So we're getting a lot of inquiries about treating fish and parasites and other issues going on with ponds. Now, I love to help people as much as I really can, but it's getting to a point that I really can't give everyone the time because there's so many inquiries coming in a day, and sometimes it's the same person several times because they're having multiple issues, which is, again, is fine. I really like to do that. Just need that over. But so what we're doing at the moment, we're putting email addresses and trying to put systems in place so we can help more and more people. I'm also going to be making a load of YouTube videos shortly that's going to hopefully give everyone the information that they need to be able to deal with these problems without needing as much help and support, not just from us, from every other business, etc. out there. The one thing I will ask though, as I said, I'm more than happy to help anyone if I can. But one thing that does slightly get to me a little bit is that when people will ring me and say they're doing a treatment, they've ordered the treatment elsewhere and asking me for the advice. We sell these treatments. We don't mind giving free advice, but it'd be a nice thing to do to buy your treatments from us and then we'll give you that advice. Now, that's not coming across as greedy. We are a business, we've got staff, we've got a lot of overheads. So if you can put that bit of money in our pocket, it does help us be able to give you that bit of advice. And we make next to nothing on these treatments as well. By the way, the markup is ridiculously low. So the margins to give away big discounts is not really there. We can't compete with the likes of Amazon and eBay, who people are doing it from the garden shed. We really can't do that. But what we will do in return for you shopping with us is we will give you that advice and support as much as humanly possible to help you through your koi keeping journey. So I hope that's not coming across the wrong way. I really do want to support everyone, but at the same time, we'd appreciate the support with us. Multiple people on a daily basis are buying treatments elsewhere and asking us for advice. It's a little bit difficult to deal with. But I don't want that to be a negative end to the video. We've had a fantastic day. The Awazi account's amazing. Everything's going good. Ponds are coming along great. This pond over here is going to look really good in the next week. By the time you see it next time, hopefully that is a full pond ready to add filtration. So I don't think it'll be done in a week, but we will be getting there very shortly. And it is 2.4 by 2.4 internally, so it's going to make a nice size pond. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Remember to hit that like and subscribe. It does help grow the channel. It costs you nothing to do so. It does help support us. We really appreciate it. I will catch you all next time. Thanks for watching. It does mean the world.